I was teaching in a school some years ago. Teachers will come to school around 9 a.m. and they will write 7:04. This is just names of attendance. It's not like they are doing anything, but they say in case they come from TSB, that's Teacher Service Board, in case they come, they don't want to check so that they know they come late to work. And so some of us show up. My house was far, so I used to come by 8:15 because classes begin 8:30. They'll do assembly from 7:40 thereabout. When I come, I will write 8:15. And you know the problem is that if you write 8, another person can't write 7 again. So teachers will be angry at you. They will come and look at you. Not only you, they serve God. Not only you be Christian, they will be so irritated. People will pick problem, quarrels with you because you wrote the right time. They wanted to coerce us into their iniquity. When I discovered that was how it was happening, I now started writing it boldly. So a point came, anytime the vice principal comes, he'll say, where is Orokpo's name? That's the gauge. If they check that time, this is the time. See, if you do it, they will know. And you know the problem, even those fighting you, the day they have problem, they will not come to you. Man of God, my son is sick. Because they know that if you are able to withstand this pressure, it means God is with you. And that's how God begins to raise you up. The first revivals I started seeing was from that school. Students will be drunk in the Holy Spirit. A point came, there was a young man that was admitted and he was a terror. He was the nephew of the bishop. The bishop couldn't manage him, so the bishop sent him to the school. The reverend father, who is the principal too, was scared, so he was managing him. The boys, he will come and talk to teachers anyhow. What? Principal was afraid of him. They now knew that spirits are involved in this matter. So they went and told me. One day, he insulted a teacher, slapped another one. When they called me, I showed up in the disciplinary room and I looked at the young man. They said, what happened? He stood. I said, kneel down. Why are you standing here? He looked at me with disdain and just hissed. I now turned to the man. I said, foolishness is bound in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction will drive it out. That was when I turned to the young man. I carried a stick. Before he blinked, I finished it on him. As I turned again to carry the second one, he laid down and said, please have mercy on me. I said, there's no mercy here. You have brought terror to this school, I will break you publicly. That's how I dragged him from one class to the other. I flogged him in the presence of all the students. Round the whole school that day. When I finished, I sent him to the field. I said, go and dig a tree. He was panicking. He was afraid. They now called Bishop. Usually teachers will be afraid. Hey, they don't want to enter the bad book of Bishop. I'm not an employee. I'm a messenger.